Hi, this is Kervin Demiuga, and I'm going to answer four questions here. So let's start with what do you consider your biggest strengths and weaknesses? What I consider as my biggest strengths will be my positive mindset, because I always believe that when you think positive, positive things or results happen. And as for my weaknesses, it has to be something have to do with family, real, life and death situation. Definitely, we don't want that, and that is my weakness. Second question is, what skills do you have that will make you a great virtual lead manager? For me, the skills that I must have in order to be a great virtual lead manager will be one is communication skills. That is really vital. It's important to have this set of skills because that is will help you out a lot in your role. You'll be doing a lot of calling like through phone. You have to do a lot of contacts with your prospect, email and text, and communication is very important. Second is commitment. You have to make sure that you stay committed to your work to make sure that you give all the best all the time to get the most out of your job. It's as simple as that. And third is hard work. I always believe on that, saying that you reap what you sow. So what you do right now justifies your tomorrow. All right. So lastly, for me is be positive and be happy. Life is too short to waste time. When you're happy, things just go your way. You get to live a happy life, and that's about it. And question number three: how do you approach a situation when a manager asks you to do a task or project without providing instructions? Well, simply just approach a manager and ask a question like, "Hey, just need a clarification. Just need to clarify this with you. I would just want to make sure I'm not gonna do any type of error before I do this. Simple as that. You just approach a manager. And last question will be, please provide an example of how much you proactively address a need or concern without being asked or proactively raised a value-adding idea. I can relate that to my previous job way back in Citibank. I worked there as a collection agent for almost 2 years. So, hardcore collection. We receive calls or we make calls collecting money from people who forgot to make a payment, overlooked the payment, or having some tough times. So one time, this was the time when I received a call that she said, "I'm not gonna be able to make a payment. Please stop the collection calls. I lost my job. I have to feed my kids first. My priority is the food on the table." And that's really unfortunate. Unfortunately, we're not trained to do payment arrangement at that time. We're just trained to collect money, and it placed me in a tough situation where I cannot, I don't know what to say. So what I did was I placed it on hold and asked her to just, what, I really want to help you out. Just give me a quick second. Let me let me talk to my supervisor. So I did just that. I explained the situation to my supervisor, and he understood it. He acted accordingly. He spoke to the customer and advised her that we can do payment arrangement on the amount that you can on a monthly basis. In this when we, what it does is you're able to make that payment on your convenience at the same time. It will not have a bad impact on your credit. It will help you out. If you're gonna look for I'm pretty sure you're gonna be looking for a job pretty soon, and this will actually help you because credit score is very important. So we're able to help her out, and she did mention that she's gonna file bankruptcy. That there are no other choices, but we are able to prevent that from happening, and we're able to help her out. So basically, you just have to be proactive, and you have to have this kind of mindset, the willingness to help every time, and that really works. And that's about it for me. Thank you.